Would you dare to visit a country where people eat insects like snacks, celebrate huge festivals for the dead, and believe that ancient pyramids can communicate with the gods? Welcome to Mexico, a land full of amazing contradictions. It's a place that's ancient yet bursting with life, wild but strangely poetic, and dangerous while being absolutely irresistible. Mexico isn't just a travel destination. It's like stepping into a parallel universe where history, mystery, and vibrant colors collide in the most incredible ways. From the bustling markets filled with spicy street food, to the silent ruins echoing with secrets from the past, every corner of this country tells a story that will blow your mind. So get ready, because this journey through Mexico will surprise you, overwhelm you, and leave you with memories you'll never forget. Trust me, once you experience it, you'll never see Mexico the same way again. Known as the Pearl of Huasteca, the 350 feet Tamul Falls are a symbol of the majesty of Huasteca Potosina. No matter how you choose to get there, Tamul Falls is one of the top attractions in Huasteca Potosina for its natural beauty and impressive size. Its setting, in a canyon surrounded by dense forest on all sides, is really spectacular. Going down beside the falls is an immersive experience complete with the stunning views seen at the top. You will feel the dizziness and adrenaline rush flowing from your pores as you descend through the special systems. Tamul Waterfall is an ideal place for ziplining, giving you an unforgettable experience of feeling the wind and admiring countless rainbows. The best time to visit this wonderful place is from October to May. Now, before we move on to the next destination, here's a fun question for you. What natural phenomenon helps keep the waters of Bacalar Lagoon so clear and vibrant? Comment your guess. If you're visiting the Chiapas region of Mexico, do yourself a favor and add the Roberto Barrios Falls to your itinerary. This waterfall is one of the most beautiful I've ever seen and is easily accessible from the nearby city of Palenque. The falls aren't as tall as other similar locations near Palenque, but what makes Roberto Barrios special is the sheer number of them. Explore 5 different waterfalls and pick your favorite to swim and splash around in. Surrounded by jungle and forest, these falls are popular with locals but still off the beaten path, so you won't find them crowded with tourists. The blue and green of the water complements the surrounding forest, providing the perfect backdrop for swimming, sliding down the rocks, or just enjoying the peace and quiet. Snorkel, take in the scenery, and spend the day immersed in nature and listening to the powerful sound of the water cascading into the clear natural pools. Cancun is truly a great gift that nature has bestowed upon Mexico. Located on the east coast of the Yucatan Peninsula, this is one of the famous tourist cities of the beautiful and charming country of Mexico. Cancun was built on a site chosen by the Mexican federal government as an ideal location for a new tourism development project. With the beauty of the clear blue sea and the vibrant ancient Mayan cultural picture, Cancun has become the most vibrant tourist city in Mexico. In particular, this is also one of the famous tourist cities that attracts many travel enthusiasts in Central America. Cancun is also considered one of the safest cities in Mexico. You can comfortably enjoy your travel experiences without having to worry too much about the things around you. Cancun is a special land because it is beautiful all year round. At each time, Cancun, Mexico will have its own beauty that few other places have. In retrospect, Cancun's development as a tourist city has worked out better on some metrics than Mexican state planners had envisioned. While located outside the world's main tourist areas, Cancun's development was part of a broader process of touristicization in northern Quintana Roo. If you are watching this, please click the subscribe button in the corner of the screen. It's completely free, but means a lot to us. Away from the party atmosphere of neighboring Cancun, Tulum offers visitors a peaceful escape with its white sand beaches and the shimmering waters of the Caribbean Sea. This charming town is known for its colorful wooden houses, boho chic cafes overlooking the ocean, and a lifestyle deeply connected to nature. Its rustic charm and eco-sustainability make Tulum one of Mexico's most pristine and popular beaches. It was once a sacred retreat for Mayan kings, priests and gods, with ancient ruins perched on cliffs overlooking the blue sea. Tulum is also known as Zama, meaning City of Dawn, because of its unique sunrise location. Although it is only a small ruin, the stunning tropical coastline makes it a very attractive place. As soon as you set foot here, you will understand why the ancient Mayans chose this place as a place of rest and worship. Tulum now is a favorite tourist destination where ancient past and natural beauty blend perfectly. Located between the bustling Cancun and the peaceful Tulum, Playa del Carmen offers a perfect balance, with its blue seas and white sands, and a lively atmosphere that isn't too overwhelming. Once a quiet fishing village, it has now become an ideal destination in Riviera Maya for those who love nature, enjoy exploring culture, and seek vibrant nightlife. Playa is famous for its soft white beaches, turquoise waters, beautiful coral reefs, surrounding tropical forests, and relaxing balnearios. Visitors can enjoy wonderful moments of relaxation on the beach, engage in water sports, or explore the mysterious cenotes in the area. Whether you're seeking tranquil beaches or areas with premium services, Playa del Carmen offers something for every type of traveler. An important highlight in Playa del Carmen is Fundadores Park, home to the famous Fundadores statue. The statue was erected to honor the town's founders and the first pioneers who arrived in the area. The statue depicts two Maya women raising their arms in a welcoming gesture, symbolizing the sense of welcome and community connection. Fundadores Park is an open, spacious area where visitors can relax, enjoy the fresh air, and admire the statue, which carries a deep cultural significance. It is one of the must-visit landmarks when coming to Playa del Carmen, attracting tourists to explore and capture unforgettable moments. You know, Huasteca Potosina, tucked away in the state of San Luis Potosí, is one of those hidden gems in Mexico that not a lot of international travelers know about. What really makes it stand out are its incredible river systems that wind through dramatic limestone landscapes, forming waterfalls, deep sinkholes, and those unreal turquoise swimming holes you usually only see in photos. These rivers, which are fed by underground springs, cut through lush tropical forests and remote valleys, creating scenery that's both wild and peaceful at the same time. Because of the region's unique geology, the water stays crystal clear and bright blue all year round. No wonder kayakers and cave explorers have been drawn here for years. And what's even more special is that thanks to its isolation, Huasteca Potosina has managed to preserve the traditions and culture of its indigenous Huastec and Nahua communities, giving the whole place a deep, authentic feel you don't often find elsewhere. Is La Huasteca Potosina on your travel radar now? Comment 1 if you've been, or 2 if it just jumped onto your must-visit list. El Meco is one of the most stunning waterfalls in the Huasteca Potosina region of Mexico, standing about 35 meters tall with that signature turquoise water the area is known for. Tucked away in lush tropical forest, it feels like a hidden paradise. Peaceful, powerful, and totally breathtaking. What makes it even cooler is the natural limestone steps the water flows over, creating perfect little pools where you can swim and chill. There are also some awesome lookout spots nearby, where you can get a full panoramic view of the falls from above. It might not be as famous as some of the other waterfalls in Mexico, but El Meco definitely delivers that raw, untouched nature vibe that makes the trip totally worth it. The Bacalar Lagoon, stretching over 42 kilometers, is named for its stunning spectrum of blue hues, ranging from deep sapphire to brilliant turquoise. Its crystal clear waters and serene environment have made it one of the most sought-after destinations in the Mexican Caribbean, captivating visitors with its natural beauty and tranquil atmosphere. As you move through the lagoon, you'll witness dramatic shifts in the water's color, from pale sky blue to deep navy. This visual spectacle is unique to Bacalar and has earned the lagoon its famous name. making it a photographer's paradise. One of the most popular activities in Bacalar is simply swimming in the calm, refreshing waters of the lagoon. The shallow areas near the shore are perfect for relaxing or floating, allowing you to immerse yourself in the serene beauty of the lagoon while feeling the gentle Caribbean breeze. Unlike the open sea, Bacalar's lagoon is free of strong currents, making it ideal for families and casual swimmers looking for a peaceful, natural experience. The peaceful atmosphere of Bacalar and its lagoon makes it an ideal destination for travelers seeking a slower pace, where nature takes center stage and the stresses of daily life melt away. If you're looking for a slice of paradise in the Mexican Caribbean, where deep blue waters, vibrant coral reefs, and a slow pace of life all come together, Cozumel Island is a must-visit. Located off the east coast of the Yucatan Peninsula, Cozumel is renowned for its crystal-clear waters and powdery white sands, and is also known as one of the world's top diving destinations. The island offers a stunning combination of unspoiled natural beauty and rustic Mexican charm. While the west side of the island is dominated by resorts, hotels, and beach clubs, the east side is a haven of secluded, less crowded beaches and great local beach bars. Cozumel has a rich Mayan history with ancient ruins and powdery white beaches. The reefs surrounding the island are considered one of the world's top 5 diving destinations, attracting divers from all over. With a warm climate all year round and a relaxing atmosphere, this is the ideal place to escape the hustle and bustle of life, enjoy the serenity, and immerse yourself in the beauty of the Caribbean Sea. If you are looking for a truly breathtaking natural wonder in Mexico, Sumidero Canyon in Chiapas definitely deserves a spot on your list. This massive canyon, carved over millions of years by the powerful Grijalva River, features towering cliffs that rise more than 3,300 feet straight up from the river below. A boat ride through the canyon is the best way to experience its dramatic beauty. Along the way, you will pass waterfalls, caves, and might even spot crocodiles or monkeys clinging to the steep rock faces. Sumidero Canyon is now a national park, which is protected not only for its rich biodiversity, but also for its cultural significance. One interesting fact is that the canyon is such an important symbol that it appears on the official seal of Chiapas. Local legend says that indigenous warriors once leapt from the cliffs to avoid capture by Spanish conquerors, making this canyon a powerful place filled with both natural beauty and historical meaning. We gather info from many sources. If you spot anything off or have something to add, drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. This small town instantly transports you to a simpler time, where the charm and quiet rhythm of rural Mexico are still alive and well. Rio Lagartos, a modest fishing and ecotourism village nestled on the Gulf Coast, feels like life in its purest form. Unlike the crowded beach resorts, this untouched corner of the Yucatan is a peaceful blend of community, tradition, and raw natural beauty. The protected biosphere, flocks of flamingos wading through the shallows, and the surreal pink waters of the nearby salt flats create a setting where nature and human life coexist in rare harmony. Admittedly, Rio Lagartos isn't for everyone. Its quiet streets and small scale might not offer the kind of entertainment some travelers are looking for. But if you're curious about how real village life flows, stay a little longer and let the town reveal itself to you. It's in the quiet laughter, the warm greetings, and the everyday struggles woven into this place that you'll find the quiet magic that makes Rio Lagartos unforgettable. If you've ever dreamed of visiting a place so surreal that it looks like it was taken straight out of a painting, then Las Coloradas in Yucatan should be at the top of your travel list. Discover a colorful spectacle, a wonder of nature. We're talking about Las Coloradas, Mexico's #1 salt flat. The greatest treasure of this place is its natural salt flats, where industry and beauty go hand in hand in the most unique way. With striking pink waters, endless white salt landscapes, and sky blending into the horizon. The main factor influencing the pink color of Las Coloradas is the presence of microorganisms that thrive in the salt-saturated environment, creating a pigment that gives the waters a pink hue. This destination has been called the most beautiful salt flats in the world by many travelers, and it's not hard to see why. If there's one landmark everyone remembers about Cabo San Lucas, it's El Arco, the majestic natural rock arch where the Pacific Ocean meets the Sea of Cortez. This massive rock formation isn't just a wonder of nature, it's the star of every Cabo postcard. You can take a boat ride to get up close, snap stunning photos, or relax on nearby beaches where sea lions often make an appearance. Standing in front of this giant arch surrounded by endless ocean is truly awe-inspiring. During low tide, you can even walk to Lover's Beach and see El Arco from a completely different perspective. It's also a great spot for snorkeling, swimming, or simply soaking in the peaceful vibe of the sea. Local legends call El Arco the end of the world, where land stops and the ocean begins. Whether you're into nature, photography, or just discovering something new, El Arco is a must-see when visiting Cabo San Lucas. San Benedicto Island is a remote, uninhabited volcanic island in the Pacific Ocean, part of Mexico's Revillagigedo archipelago. It sits about 400 kilometers southwest of the Baja California Peninsula and is known for its dramatic, rugged landscape shaped by volcanic activity. The island is the visible tip of a massive underwater volcano that rises nearly 3,000 meters from the ocean floor. Although small in size, San Benedicto plays a big role in marine conservation and is part of a UNESCO World Heritage listed biosphere reserve. Its rocky shores and steep cliffs make it inaccessible by land, adding to its untouched, otherworldly atmosphere. There are no permanent structures, inhabitants, or freshwater sources, which has helped preserve its natural state. The island's isolation makes it a magnet for marine scientists, divers, and nature lovers seeking pristine environments. San Benedicto is not just a dot in the ocean. It's one of the last truly wild places left in the world. If you ever get the chance to visit Mexico, you've got to check out Grutas de Tolantongo. It's this amazing resort tucked away in the mountains of Hidalgo. The place has natural hot springs, caves, and even a stunning turquoise river that looks like it's straight out of a dream. What's cool is that the hot springs actually flow from volcanic mountains, sitting over 4,000 feet above sea level, surrounded by beautiful mountain and desert views. It's a mix of natural and man-made features. The hot spring pools on the mountainside were built by people, but the caves and that gorgeous river are totally natural. The local community has done an awesome job turning it into a tourist spot while keeping its natural charm. The mineral water here isn't just pretty, it's also said to have healing properties. And honestly, the best part? Those mountainside pools where you can soak in warm water while taking in jaw-dropping views. It's pure relaxation with a view. Imagine swimming in a natural spring water infinity pool on a cliff top with endless views of the surrounding mountains. To your right, a beautiful petrified waterfall cascades down into the valley below, looking as if it has been frozen in time. This is the stunning sight of Hierve el Agua, Oaxaca. This is actually a place that tricks the eye with its shape, structure, and color. At first glance, many people mistake it for a flowing waterfall. But on closer inspection, it seems that it is not. This waterfall seems to be both flowing and still. Hierve el Agua is a unique and strange rock formation located in the valley of the mountain village of San Lorenzo Albarradas, Mitla. Today, the Hierve el Agua petrified waterfall area is not only a place that attracts millions of tourists, but also an important archaeological site. Many researchers come here to learn about the ancient culture of the Zapotec tribe. This tribe is considered to be the first inhabitants of this area about 2,000 years ago. Peña de Bernal, one of the 13 natural wonders of Mexico, is the third largest monolith in the world and a major landmark in Querétaro. Formed from the solidified core of an ancient volcano, its dramatic shape has been sculpted by centuries of erosion. The rock holds cultural and spiritual significance, especially during the spring equinox, when thousands gather to absorb its positive energy. Surrounding the monolith is a charming town, with colonial architecture, artisan shops, and traditional food that enhance the visit. Climbing to the top offers not only unmatched views, but also a sense of awe at nature's power and history. You've probably heard of the Grand Canyon, but did you know Mexico has one that is even bigger and deeper? Welcome to Copper Canyon, a jaw-dropping system of 6 massive canyons carved by rivers in the Sierra Madre Occidental, spanning an area 4 times larger than the Grand Canyon and packed with natural wonders. The views here are absolutely wild, with rugged cliffs, lush pine forests, waterfalls tumbling into deep ravines, and winding rivers that stretch for miles. One of the best ways to take it all in is by riding the famous El Chepe train, a scenic journey that winds through 86 tunnels and crosses 37 bridges, offering non-stop epic views along the way. It is also home to the Raramuri people, known for their incredible long-distance running abilities, traditional lifestyle, and deep spiritual connection to the land. If you are looking for an adventure that is off the beaten path, but totally unforgettable, with hiking, biking, and cultural encounters, Copper Canyon should definitely be high on your list. Hidden beneath the surface of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula are thousands of cenotes, natural sinkholes filled with crystal-clear freshwater that have become iconic attractions. These magical pools were sacred to the ancient Maya and today draw travelers from all over the world. Visitors can swim, snorkel, or even dive in these underground worlds, surrounded by dramatic limestone formations and jungle settings. Some of the most famous cenotes, like Iquil or Cenote Suytun, are not only perfect for a refreshing dip, but also for snapping, jaw-dropping photos. Whether you're an adventurer or just looking to cool off, cenotes offer a unique and unforgettable way to experience Mexico's natural beauty. In 1325, the Aztec capital of Tenochtitlan was founded and later destroyed in 1521 by the Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés. The city was the capital of the Viceroyalty of New Spain until the War of Independence in 1810. It became the capital of the Mexican Empire in 1821 and of the Mexican Republic in 1823, after the abdication of Agustín de Iturbide. Mexico City is located in the Valley of Mexico, sometimes called the Basin of Mexico. The valley lies in the Trans-Mexican Volcanic Belt, on the high plateaus of south-central Mexico. Mexico City is the capital and largest city of Mexico. as well as the most populous city in North America. It is one of the most important cultural and financial centers in the world. It is classified as an Alpha World City, according to the Globalization Research Network and World Cities 2024 rankings. Mexico City's population is expanding, making it the sixth largest metropolitan area in the world, the second largest metropolitan area in the Western Hemisphere after São Paulo, Brazil, and the largest Spanish-speaking city in the world. Pachuca, officially Pachuca de Soto, is the capital and largest city of the Mexican state of Hidalgo. Pachuca de Soto is located approximately 90 kilometers north of Mexico City. The city occupies a small valley and is almost entirely surrounded by large hills, which are also covered with colorful houses. Pachuca remained a major mining center until the mid-20th century, with the city's fortunes fluctuating with the health of the mining industry. Today, mining accounts for only a small part of the city's economy. The Pachuca Monument is a symbol of the city. It was built by Cornishman Francis Rule to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Mexican independence. In the middle are four female faces sculpted in Carrara marble, symbolizing reform, liberty, independence, and the Constitution. Morelia, a hidden gem of Mexico where time seems to stand still and every corner tells a story. Nestled between mountains and rivers, the city is a perfect blend of ancient beauty and contemporary culture. As you step into the historic center of Morelia, you will feel the pulse of a city that has been an important political and cultural center of Mexico for centuries. This is a city and municipality in the north-central state of Michoacán, Mexico. The main pre-Hispanic cultures here were the Purépecha and Matlatzinca, but no major cities were established in the valley during this time. The Spanish took control of the area in the 1520s. The Spanish, under Viceroy Antonio de Mendoza, founded a settlement here in 1541 called Valladolid, which became a rival to the nearby city of Pátzcuaro for dominance in Michoacán. In 1580, this rivalry ended in Valladolid's favor, and it became the capital of the colonial province. After the Mexican War of Independence, the city was renamed Morelia in honor of José María Morelos, who hailed from the city. In 1991, the city was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its well-preserved colonial buildings and historic center. Puerto Vallarta is defined by the natural charm of its beaches, the essence of its culture, cuisine, and traditions, and the warmth and hospitality of being welcomed as a friend. Nestled between the Sierra Madre Mountains and Mexico's Pacific coast, Puerto Vallarta combines natural beauty with a vibrant culture. Puerto Vallarta is a coastal city on the west coast of Mexico. The area was originally a collection of quiet fishing and pearl diving villages. The Mexican government has invested heavily in improving transportation, making Puerto Vallarta an easy tourist destination. To make Puerto Vallarta accessible by jet, the government developed the city's international airport. Today, the city and the surrounding areas of Banderas Bay are popular with tourists as a great vacation destination. Imagine golden beaches, lush jungles, and glorious sunsets, plus world-class cuisine, vibrant festivals, and eco-adventures. Whether you're craving relaxation or adrenaline, this Mexican gem has it all. Popocatépetl's geological history begins with the formation of its ancestral volcano, Nexpayantla. About 200,000 years ago, Nexpayantla collapsed in an eruption, leaving a caldera in which the next volcano, called El Fraile, began to form. Another eruption about 50,000 years ago caused it to collapse, and Popocatépetl rose from it. Popocatépetl is one of Mexico's most active volcanoes. It ranks among the highest in Mexico and North America in terms of explosive activity and threat to the population. The towering stratovolcano has been erupting since January 2005, with a near-constant flow of gas from its fumaroles, interspersed with small amounts of steam, gas, and ash. Popocatépetl is located between the two major population centers of Mexico City and Puebla. According to reports, the eruption temporarily closed an airport in Puebla while workers cleared ash from the runway. Locals in Mexico City affectionately call it Popo. The volcano is a great destination for hiking, climbing, skiing, or just taking in the scenery. Founded in the 16th century, San Miguel de Allende is known for its old-world charm and first-world amenities. San Miguel de Allende is a colonial city in the state of Guanajuato, in the Bajío Mountains of central Mexico, about 270 kilometers northwest of Mexico City. Downtown San Miguel de Allende is also famous for its churches and many colonial buildings, and is a National Historic Site. In 2008, it was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The town center is a time capsule of cobblestone streets, lined with jewel-toned colonial facades and stone columns, and is dominated by La Parroquia, a massive neo-Gothic cathedral made of pink stone. San Miguel de Allende is famous for its rooftop restaurants, and it seems like every luxury hotel and bar in town has a restaurant overlooking the picturesque streets below. A vibrant nightlife and a plethora of upscale restaurants give this mid-sized town a cosmopolitan vibe. One of the best things to do in San Miguel de Allende is to get lost in the network of cobblestone alleyways, leaving the day's random discoveries to fate. Today, San Miguel de Allende is often named one of the best towns in the world to visit. Welcome to the Mérida Cathedral, the spiritual heart of the city of Mérida. With its sturdy limestone walls that have stood for centuries, it is not only the oldest cathedral on the American mainland, but also a cultural icon of the Yucatan region. Completed in the late 16th century, the structure stands on the site of an ancient Mayan temple and was built from some of the reclaimed stones of the original building. Some Maya people who still practiced their traditional religion were used as workers to build the cathedral. At the same time, the Spanish systematically suppressed indigenous Mayan religious practices and imposed Catholicism on the local population. The cathedral's facade, characterized by its simplicity, reflects the Renaissance style. The builders used white limestone from the ancient Mayan pyramids of Tahoe, incorporating cultural and architectural elements into the modern symbol of the White City. Visiting the Catedral de Mérida on your trip will immerse you in Mexico's vibrant history and culture, making it a must-see destination when visiting. The Palacio de Bellas Artes is a prominent cultural center in Mexico City, hosting artistic performances, literary events, as well as galleries and exhibitions of the visual arts. Construction of the iconic building began in 1905 under the direction of Italian architect Adamo Boari, who favored the neoclassical and Art Nouveau styles. However, the construction process encountered many obstacles when the heavy marble shell began to sink into the soft ground, typical of Mexico City. The project was then interrupted by the Mexican Revolution. It was not until the 1930s that architect Federico Mariscal completed the interior, which was now in a more modern Art Deco style. With a combination of Art Nouveau on the exterior and Art Deco on the interior, the Palacio de Bellas Artes is considered one of the most spectacular architectural works of the period. The building was listed as a World Heritage Site in 1998. Today, it is a must-see destination for anyone wishing to explore the artistic beauty and cultural depth of Mexico. You might not expect that just a few hours' drive from Mexico City, there is a rapidly developing wine region where small cellars and cool glasses of wine are gradually attracting the attention of visitors. This is Querétaro, the capital of the state of the same name in central Mexico, a city that blends historical beauty and modern vitality. The city's historic center has been recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site since 1996, with its distinctive colonial architecture and rich cultural atmosphere. In addition to being a dynamic economic and service center, Querétaro is also emerging as a potential wine destination. This area is currently the second largest wine-producing region in Mexico, after Baja California, and is home to the famous Freixenet winery from Spain. The sprawling vineyards and wine-tasting experiences in the sunny highlands have made this place an ideal meeting place for those looking for something different. In Querétaro, you can enjoy exquisite wines while immersing yourself in historical stories and beautiful landscapes. If you ask the residents of Mexico City which symbol best represents the city, 9 out of 10 will mention El Ángel. More formally known as the Monumento a la Independencia, it is a victory column located in a roundabout on the main avenue, Paseo de la Reforma, in the heart of Mexico City. The Independence Monument has guarded its own glory on Paseo de la Reforma since the 100th anniversary of Mexico's independence in 1910. The statue stands 36 meters tall, with a statue of the Goddess of Victory standing at the top, holding a palm tree and a wreath of laurels, symbolizing freedom and victory. In addition to being a symbol of independence, El Ángel is also the resting place of national heroes, such as leaders of the War for Independence and those who made significant contributions to the nation. It is one of the most recognizable landmarks in Mexico City and has become a focal point for both celebrations and protests. This sacred site is one of the greatest Maya centers of the Yucatan Peninsula. Throughout its nearly 1,000-year history, many different peoples have left their mark on the city. The Maya and Toltec vision of the world and the cosmos is reflected in their stone monuments and artwork. The combination of Maya building techniques with new elements from central Mexico makes Chichen Itza one of the most important examples of Maya Toltec civilization in Yucatan. After the conquest of Yucatan, a new style that combined Maya and Toltec traditions developed, symbolizing the phenomenon of acculturation. Chichen Itza is a clear example of this combination. El Castillo, known as the Temple of Kukulkan, the Yucatec Maya god of the feathered serpent, is a pyramid that dominates the central area of the Chichen Itza site. The temple consists of a series of square terraces with stairs leading up each of the 4 sides to the temple on top. El Castillo has 4 sides, each with 91 steps and facing a cardinal direction, including the step on the top platform, for a total of 365 steps, the number of days in the solar year. It attracts thousands of tourists each year. Located in the sunny Yucatan region, Mérida is a treasure trove of history and rich culture, preserving Mexico's distinctive heritage through its architecture and atmosphere. The city draws visitors with the peaceful charm of its tree-lined streets, colonial-style houses, and a slow, poetic pace of life. More than just a travel destination, Mérida is considered the cultural and financial capital of the entire Yucatan Peninsula, serving as a bridge between the past and the present. The city's uniqueness lies in the blend of indigenous Maya traditions and Spanish colonial influence, creating a deep and diverse cultural legacy. Far from the hustle and bustle of tourist hotspots like Cancun and Playa del Carmen, Mérida offers a more intimate, authentic experience steeped in local character. It is the perfect place for travelers seeking to discover the true essence of southern Mexico, where history, people, and nature coexist harmoniously. With its strategic location, Mérida also provides easy access to iconic sites, such as Chichén Itzá and the mysterious cenotes and cave systems of the Yucatan. Best known for the festival Cervantino, an arts festival that attracts people from all over the world, Guanajuato is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Dating back to the 16th century, Guanajuato became the world's leading silver mining center in the 18th century. You can visit many of Mexico's important religious and artistic sites here. Guanajuato was also the birthplace of Mexico's independence movement and the site of the first failed rebellion against colonial rule. Guanajuato is a great place to visit with family, friends, and especially your significant other. The city's picturesque colonial atmosphere and diverse cultural events attract visitors from all over the world. When the sun goes down, the streets come alive with lights and music. A cultural colossus fit to rival anywhere in Latin America for history, gastronomy, and colorful manifestations of indigenous culture, Oaxaca is a complex but intensely attractive city whose majestic churches and refined plazas have deservedly earned it a UNESCO World Heritage Badge. Located in southern Mexico in the foothills of the Sierra Madre, Oaxaca is renowned for its natural beauty and distinctive architecture. Lovers of culture come here to indulge in the Mexico of Zapotec and colonial legend. Life is filled with raw, regional flavor that flow through the pretty yet quiet streets. A stronghold of indigenous culture, it is home to some of the country's most vibrant arts and crafts, some of the most colorful and extroverted festivals, unique cuisine, and a wealth of natural diversity. But what makes Oaxaca particularly interesting is its undercurrents. Although largely safe and attractive by Mexican standards, political protests in recent years have made the city more gritty. Santo Domingo, the most magnificent church in Oaxaca, is a Baroque masterpiece known for its intricately carved facade and richly decorated interior, covered in gilded reliefs. Nearly every square inch of the interior is ornate, creating a magical sanctuary, especially by candlelight during evening mass. Constructed between 1570 and 1608 as part of the Dominican monastery, the church brought together some of the finest artisans from Puebla and other regions. With its thick, sturdy stone walls, Santo Domingo was designed to withstand the earthquakes that are endemic to the region. Over the centuries, the temple has been used as a military warehouse, a stable, and has suffered from secular policies. In 1979, Pope John Paul II visited Santo Domingo, and later that year, the entire historic center of Oaxaca, including the church, was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The architectural complex includes the temple, which is still in religious use, and the adjacent monastery, now home to the Oaxaca Regional Museum. The facade features 3 vertical sections and a central tower where statues of Saint Dominic and Saint Hippolytus support a representation of the Holy Spirit. At sunset, the reflected light makes the entire church glow as if it were covered in gold, creating an unforgettable and spectacular sight. Right in the heart of Puebla's historic center, the Catedral de Puebla isn't just one of the biggest and most impressive churches in Mexico. It's a powerful symbol of the country's colonial past and deep-rooted Catholic faith. Construction started back in 1575 and was mostly completed by the early 1600s. and the building's mix of Baroque and Renaissance architecture clearly shows the strong Spanish influence of that time. Its grand facade and towering twin bell towers, one of which was the tallest in Mexico for centuries, stand as a reminder of both the religious power and the prosperity Puebla enjoyed during the colonial period. But this cathedral isn't just a place of worship. It's also a witness to centuries of history, from the colonial era all the way to the present day. In fact, it's considered one of the most important museums of New Spanish art, thanks to the incredible treasures it holds. Inside, the altars, artworks, and crypts tell stories of cultural blending between Europe and indigenous Mexico. Today, the cathedral remains an active church, but it's also a must-see cultural and historical landmark for anyone visiting Puebla. The Torre Latinoamericana, completed in 1956, was once the tallest building in Latin America and is still one of the most iconic landmarks on the Mexico City skyline. Standing 44 stories tall and reaching 166 meters, it is an easy point of reference when navigating the Centro Histórico and a favorite spot for both locals and tourists to take in the city views. More than just a lookout, the tower is internationally recognized as a major engineering achievement because it was the first skyscraper in the world successfully built on highly seismic ground. Most impressively, it survived the massive 8.1 magnitude earthquake on September 19, 1985, without any structural damage, while many nearby buildings were destroyed. That moment really sealed its reputation as a symbol of safety and resilience in Mexico City. Even though Brazil built Latin America's first skyscraper, the Torre Latinoamericana was the first built in a high-risk earthquake zone, making it a groundbreaking example for future construction worldwide. Today, it is not just an architectural icon, it is a story of innovation, survival, and pride for the city. Few would expect that, just 30 kilometers from the bustling city of Mérida, there exists a peaceful coastal town with the world's longest pier and a surprisingly laid-back atmosphere. This is Progreso. a small port city, is located at the northern tip of the Yucatan Peninsula and has long been the gateway to the region's famous Mayan archaeological sites. The 4-mile-long pier jutting out into the Gulf of Mexico is not only a symbol of progreso, but also a familiar port for Carnival and Royal Caribbean cruise ships several times a week. Although not as vibrant as the Caribbean beaches, the shore here is clear blue, with fine white sand, and, most notably, is not covered in sargassum like in Playa del Carmen or Tulum. The sea is calm, shallow and clean, perfect for activities such as swimming, kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, or simply relaxing. On days when there are no cruise ships, the town is so peaceful that you can stroll along the beach, explore the local market, or sit for hours at a small roadside cafe. Progreso has the feel of an undiscovered destination, a place where nature, a slow pace of life, and authenticity come together with every sea breeze. The Metropolitan Cathedral of Mexico City is the oldest and largest Catholic building in Latin America, located in the historic heart of the capital, on the land that was once the heart of the ancient Aztec Empire, Tenochtitlan. Built between 1573 and 1813, the cathedral is a sophisticated blend of architectural styles from the New Spain period, clearly reflecting the influence of both indigenous and European cultures. Located at the intersection of the 4 ancient neighborhoods of Tenochtitlan, it is considered the most important spiritual center and religious symbol of Mexico. With its ornate facade and interior, the cathedral is not only a place of worship, but also an international tourist attraction for its artistic beauty and historical value. Its massive architecture and durability over the centuries have made this cathedral a solid symbol in the heart of the city, despite earthquakes and harsh weather. The cathedral is now the seat of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Mexico and continues to function as a vibrant religious center. Located next to the famous Zocalo Square, the structure is considered one of the most representative and proud monuments of Mexico City's historic center, an area recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. If you are looking for a place in Mexico that is both peaceful and cultural, you should try Pátzcuaro. This small town is located in the state of Michoacán, amidst lush green hills, and the first feeling when you set foot here is like being lost somewhere in ancient times. Founded in the 14th century, the city stands out not only for its beauty and natural environment, but also for its long history that has left its mark on every corner. During the colonial period, Pátzcuaro changed when the Spaniards arrived, but its indigenous character remained intact, respecting the radial layout of the original temples. Here, colonial buildings were built on ancient Purépecha sanctuaries, creating a unique architectural and cultural uniformity. Pátzcuaro is a charming city with the atmosphere of another era. Walking through the cobblestone streets and squares is like traveling back in time, surrounded by historic buildings and legends that come to life with every step. Over here, life's always moving. In the markets, little craft shops, and under the shade of these huge old trees that have been around forever. Located about 50 kilometers northeast of Mexico City, Teotihuacan is one of the most remarkable and mysterious ancient cities in Mesoamerica. At the center of the ruins stands its most iconic structure, the Pyramid of the Sun, which rises to a height of around 65 meters and ranks among the tallest pyramids in the world. Built around 200 AD, the pyramid consists of 6 stacked layers and is believed to be constructed over a cave that may have held spiritual significance. Despite decades of excavation and study, archaeologists still haven't uncovered a definitive explanation for why or for whom this monumental structure was built. Some suggest it may have been dedicated to a powerful deity, while others believe it could have served as a ceremonial center aligned with celestial events. What adds to the fascination is that much of Teotihuacan's origins remain a mystery, including the identity of the civilization that built it. Still, the Pyramid of the Sun continues to captivate visitors from all over the world, drawing them in with its scale, symmetry, and the awe-inspiring view from the top. Though long abandoned by the time the Aztecs arrived and gave it its current name, Teotihuacan remains one of Mexico's most visited archaeological sites and a powerful symbol of the country's deep and layered history. Hidden in the dense jungles of the Yucatan Peninsula, the ruins of Coba are not as striking as Chichen Itza, but they hold the secrets of the Maya civilization. Did you know that this was once one of the largest Maya cities with the longest known network of ancient stone roads? Get ready to explore pyramids hidden in the jungle canopy, where history and nature blend in a mesmerizing way. Like Chichen Itza, Coba is not only a collection of pyramids and religious buildings, but also one of the largest Maya cities with the longest known network of ancient stone roads. During its height between 600 and 800 AD, Coba was a powerful Maya city-state that controlled much of the northeastern part of the Yucatan Peninsula. In the mid-800s AD, the inhabitants of Coba fought and lost a long war with the people of Chichen Itza, after which Coba was largely abandoned. The outer walls of their buildings are covered with carved images and sculptures, while the inner walls are covered with murals celebrating battles, rulers, and religion. These ruins are not only a testament to the greatness of the Mayan civilization, but also a must-see destination for anyone looking to explore the wild beauty and deep history of Mexico. Therefore, no trip to Mexico is complete without a visit to the ancient ruins of Coba. If you think Mexico is only about beaches and resorts, Puebla City will completely change your mind. Nestled in a valley surrounded by snow-capped volcanoes, this colorful colonial city is a feast for the eyes and the taste buds. Known as the birthplace of mole poblano and chiles en nogada, it's a dream destination for food lovers. But Puebla isn't just about what's on your plate. It's also a showcase of stunning Baroque and Talavera tiled architecture that tells the story of its rich colonial past. With over 365 churches, charming plazas, and beautifully preserved buildings, wandering its historic center feels like stepping into another era. At the same time, Puebla pulses with modern creativity thanks to its lively student population and growing arts scene. Whether you're here for the culture, the cuisine, or the breathtaking views, Puebla City is a destination that leaves a lasting impression. Tucked into the rugged hills of Guerrero, just a few hours southwest of Mexico City, Taxco is a charming colonial town, best known for its long-standing silver tradition. Once a booming mining hub, Taxco built its identity on the rich silver deposits found in the surrounding mountains. Today, its streets are lined with artisan shops selling beautifully crafted silver jewelry. Visitors flock here not only to shop for unique pieces, but also to witness silversmiths at work, preserving techniques passed down for generations. The town's silver market is one of the most famous in Mexico, making it a must-visit for anyone interested in craftsmanship and culture. At the heart of the town stands the iconic Santa Prisca Church, an 18th century Baroque masterpiece that dominates the skyline with its ornate towers and pink stone facade. The church was funded by a wealthy silver mine owner and remains a symbol of the town's mining legacy and architectural grandeur. You've probably heard of Acapulco as a tropical getaway, but this port city has so much more to offer. Located in the state of Guerrero and nestled along a deep, crescent-shaped bay, Acapulco has been an important part of Mexico's history since the colonial era. In the 20th century, Especially from the 1940s to the 1960s, it gained fame as a glamorous beach resort, attracting Hollywood stars and international elites. Today, Acapulco continues to charm visitors with its stunning beaches, vibrant nightlife, and warm tropical vibe. The city's coastline is dotted with golden sands and crystal-clear waters, offering everything from quiet relaxation to exciting water sports. Palm-lined beaches stretch along the bay, while the surrounding hills provide panoramic views of the ocean and city lights. In the heart of Acapulco, the statue La Diana Cazadora adds a touch of elegance as a beloved landmark that complements the city's cultural charm. Did you know that the Monumento a la Patria in Mérida is the only monument in Mexico carved entirely by hand from stone, and it took over 11 years to complete? What makes this monument truly special is that it tells the entire history of Mexico through stone. Over 300 intricate carvings depict key moments, figures, and symbols from Mexico's past, from pre-Hispanic civilizations to the country's modern era. At the front, you'll see the iconic image of the eagle eating a snake, and throughout the monument are detailed portraits of national heroes like Miguel Hidalgo and Benito Juarez. The monument also incorporates strong Mayan cultural influences, which can be seen in the patterns, symbols, and artistic style. It's not just a monument, it's a powerful tribute to Mexican identity and a must-see for anyone visiting Mérida. A visit to the mountain pueblo of San Sebastián del Oeste is like stepping back in time. Surrounded by the picturesque views of the mountains and lush valleys of Jalisco, San Sebastián del Oeste, Mexico is a place rich in tradition and history. It is a great stop for travelers, especially those visiting the beaches of Puerto Vallarta and looking to experience more of Mexico than just sand and surf. With a storied past and a dedication to creating authentic experiences, a trip to San Sebastián del Oeste is a great place to explore. Nestled among the hills of the Sierra Madre Mountains, San Sebastián del Oeste has a strong Spanish colonial heritage. This small town became one of the major mining centers in New Spain, eventually becoming an official city in 1810 and reaching its peak in the 1830s. San Sebastián is a great day trip for those who come to town for the beach and want to explore more of what Mexico has to offer. High on a mountain in the Oaxaca Valley, Monte Alban stands as a mystery from the past. Once a spiritual and political center of ancient civilizations for over 1,500 years, it still echoes with the stories of its people. Are you ready to uncover the traces it left behind? Monte Alban is the most important archaeological site in the Oaxaca Valley, carved directly into the mountain with terraces, pyramids, dams, and canals that symbolize a sacred landscape. It was inhabited by the Olmecs, Zapotecs, and Mixtecs, and had a profound influence on the cultural development of the region for more than a millennium. Not far from the site, the city of Oaxaca follows a Spanish colonial grid layout, with solid architecture adapted to the region's seismic activity. Nowadays, Monte Alban remains well preserved, with conservation efforts focused on maintaining its physical integrity and historical significance. Mexico is truly a destination you can't miss, offering everything from blue seas and lush forests to rich culture. Here, you'll have amazing experiences and unforgettable memories. Whether you're looking to relax or seek adventure, Mexico has it all. Thank you for taking the time to watch and explore with me. So, what are you waiting for? Pack your bags and let's go. Mexico is ready to welcome you with open arms and all its charm.